Hey folks, welcome to Black Gumbo. Today we're going to try an experiment. Does soaking your seeds really gain you some time? Let's go find out. Well, some seed companies and seed packets and old-timers suggest that you should soak your seeds before you plant them, and they'll germinate faster. And they say that this is a good step to take to speed up the germination process. And well, it makes sense, but a lot of people say, "Oh no, I don't ever do that, and it works fine for me." But soaking seeds, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of some traditionally hard seeds. These will be okra seeds. I've got 3 varieties of okra, and Sam and I are going to go sprout these in some containers with some standard old potting soil, and we're going to see which ones come up the quickest. We're going to mark our little pots with a stick so that we can tell which is which, and we're going to see how many days it takes for each to come up. And we're going to see if there's really a significant difference. Is there no difference at all, or is there just a slight difference? So let's go out and plant these things, and then we'll follow them through the week and see which one comes up first. So we're just going to put some potting mix in these little pots. And I'm going to do 8 of each kind of okra that I have. I've got 3 different kinds. And among those 3 different kinds, I'm going to split them into 2 groups. We're going to have 4 of them planted from dry seed and 4 of them planted from, oh, be careful, that's a brittle one. You hear it cracking?
Yeah.
It's pretty brittle. It's all right though. We're going to put 4 of them from soaked seed. I've got some seed soaking for 24 hours, and we're going to see which one actually does come up quicker. Somehow, Sam, we've got to come up with a way to mark 4 of them, the ones we put the wet seed in. What do you think? Maybe put a stick in them?
Yeah.
So in our first batch, we're going to plant this Hill Country Heirloom Red, and I've had some seeds soaking overnight in water, and I've got dry seed. So Sam, come here, buddy. We need to put a 1-inch hole in there, like up to there, up to 1-inch hole in each one. Will it stay? About like that. Yeah, that's good. Make it where you can drop a seed down in there. You're pretty good at this.
The only part I don't like about this is getting dirt under my fingernails.
Yeah, but if you have dirt under your fingernails, it means you're a gardener. There we go. All right, take a wet seed, and let's just do this line. Take 1 wet seed. Pick a good one. Look at them closely, and like if it's all split and cracked, it might work. Let's put 2 seeds in each hole. Got 2 in there?
Yep. Okay,
on the wet ones, I'm going to mark it with a stick so we'll know. Just do these 4. Alright, so that's all our wet seed. Now, take the dry seed and get some dry ones out for that side.
2 in each hole?
Yep, 2 in each hole. You can just pour them out in your hand a little bit.
If we didn't have fingers, I don't know what we'd do.
We just have nubs.
No, we just have a...
You have to make big holes. Alright, we got holes in all of them?
Yes.
Alright, same drill. We're going to put that wet seed 2 in a hole on one side. And as you put the seed in, I'm going to mark it with a stick so we know which ones are wet. Alright, so here's our okra varieties we're going to be planting. And the thought process is I need something to put in my summer beds that is really kind of an experiment to see if my herbicide problem persists and how much it persists. And so okra will grow through our hot summers, and so I'm going to let them get about foot tall in these little pots here, and I'll see, healthy plants. We'll be able to see that they're healthy and growing strong. And if we put them out in the soil in my beds where my herbicide problem is, if all of a sudden they start tanking right then and there and showing the specific signs of aminopyrrolid in damage, then we'll know that we've still got a problem. But and if not, we're going to eat some cool okra. Well, in our little experiment out here, we have one coming up. That is one that has been soaked. And so far, that's the only one that I see that is poking its head up above the potting mix. Well, my daughter decided to almost park on my plants. But let's take a look. We got 1, 2, 3, at least 3 coming up that I can see. And these are the plants that were planted soaked. So it looks like we're on the way to proving that yes indeed soaking your seeds accelerates germination. And it makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, so here we go. We have definitive action going on here. These okras with the stick were all soaked overnight in water. And it looks like we had one come up there. There's 2 seeds in each hole. But he started. We'll leave that guy there. There may be another one under there. But all the ones that were soaked in water overnight are sprouting. I sowed these seeds on the 14th. Today is the 18th. So the ones without a stick are a little bit behind. Now we do have one coming up there. And we do have a missing no-show here. But overall, all of the soaked seeds did in fact come up sooner. Okay, this is my other tray. These were all soaked. 3 of the 4 came up. This one looks like we might have a sprout pushing through. Yeah, there it is. But it's not completely up yet. But this variety here, these were not soaked. And this is the Jing orange variety here. And almost all of the Jing orange variety unsoaked seeds came up about the same rate as the soaked seeds. And then here's one of them of the, well, this is one of the red ones that is coming up despite having not been soaked. But overall, I think it's demonstrable here, not by a wide margin, but by a day, maybe 2 days, that your soaked seeds are going to come up a little bit quicker than your non-soaked seeds. Interesting, huh? It's always fun to do a little experiment, especially with the kids. It can prove and validate or dispel gardening myths. And this one seems to be a legit deal here. And of course, you know, we would expect it to be, huh? Well, so you see, the soaked seeds actually do come up first, but you really gain just a day or 2, at least with these okra seeds. And we've seen some variation between each variety. So the soaking of seeds practice is probably a good one to get in the habit of, especially with larger, harder seeds. And also with corn. I've heard, you know, some hard corns benefit from soaking. Beans sometimes benefit from soaking. So yeah, it's a good practice. Apparently this is wisdom that we should heed. And so there you go. Quick experiment, a little fun with my son. Thanks for joining us. Please like our videos, hit that thumbs up, follow our Facebook and Instagram account, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We do a lot of fun things here. At least we think they're fun, and we hope that you'll come along with us. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.